mantras of our Divine Mother. Our Divine Mother says, life is a journey in the darkness of the night. Wake up to the inner light. All veils must be dissolved and the light must shine fully in the hearts of all. Every obstacle must disappear in every part of the being. The darkness of the ignorance must be replaced by the divine's knowledge. The light is everywhere. The light is everywhere. The force is everywhere. And the world is so small. A new light is dawning on the world. Wake up and unite to receive and welcome it. With my blessing, says our Divine Mother. Lyrical poems written by our Lord Sri Aurobindo, year 1930 to 1950. First poem, The Life Heavens, page 8. A life of intensities wide, immune, floats behind the earth, and her life thread, a magic of realms, mastered by spell and rune, grandiose, blissful, colored, increate. A music there wanders mortal ear, hears not, ceasing, intimate, remote, wide-winged in soul spaces, fire clear, heaping note on erupturing new note. Forms deathless there triumph, hues divine, thrill with nets of glory the moved air. Each sense is an ecstasy, love the sign of one outblaze of Godhead that two share. The peace of the senses stir, on one harp are joined mysteries. Pain transmuted is ravishment's minister, a high note and a fiery refrain. All things are a harmony, faultless, pure. Grief is not, nor stain wound of desire. The heartbeats are a cadence bright and sure of joy's quick steps, too invincible to tire. A will there, a force, a magician mind, moves and builds at once its delight knobs, the marvels it seeks for surprised, outlined, hued, alive, a cosmos of fair forms. Sounds, colors, joy flamings, life lies here, dreaming, bound to the heavens of its goal, in the clasp of a power that enthralls to sheer bliss and beauty, body and rapt soul. My spirit sank, drowned in the wonder surge, screened, withdrawn was the greatness it had sought. Lost was the storm's stress and the warrior urge, lost the titan winging of the thought. It lay at ease in a sweetness of heaven's sense, delivered from grief, with no need left to aspire, free self dispersed in voluptuous innocence, lulled unborn into roseate cloud fire. But suddenly there soared a dateless cry, deep as night, imperishable as time. It seemed death's dire appeal to eternity, earth's outcry to the limitless sublime. O high seeker of immortality, is there not ineffable a bliss too vast for these finite harmonies, too divine for the moment's unsure kiss? Arms taking to a voiceless supreme delight, life arms taking to a voiceless supreme delight, life that meets the eternal with close press, and unwalled mind dissolved in the infinite, force one with unimaginable rest. I, earth, have a deeper power than heaven. My lonely sorrow surpasses its rose joys, a red and bitter seed of the raptures seven. My dumbness fills with echoes of a far voice. By me, the last finite yearning strives to reach the last infinities unknown. The eternal is broken into fleeting lives, and Godhead pent in the mire and the stone, dissolving the kingdoms of happy ease, rocked and split and faded their dream chime, all vanquished, ungrasped eternities, soul survived and timelessness seized time. Earth's heart was felt beating below me still, wheeled immense, unthinkable above, my consciousness climbed like a topless hill, crossed seas of light to epiphanies of love. Next poem, Symbol Moon. Once again thou hast climbed, O moon, like a white fire on the glimmering edge, floating up from the haunted verge of a foam tremulous sea. Mystic haunt here, crossing the grey-hued, listless nights and days, spirit silver, craft from the ports of eternity. Overhead with thy plunging and swaying, pro thou fleetest, O ship of the gods, glorifying the clouds with thy halo, but our hearts with a rose-red rapture shed from the secret breast of love, almost thou seemest the very bliss that floats in opaline air over heaven's golden roads, embodied here to capture our human lives like a nectar face of light in the doubtful blue above. Dumbly blithe, shuddering, the air is filled from thy cup of pale, mysterious wine. Gleam quivers to longing gleam, and the fiery torches lit for night's mysteries are set in her neck stark and deep. The inconscient gulfs stir and are vaguely thrilled, while their unheard voices cry to the wonder light, new seen, till descending its ray shall unlock with a wizard rod of fire the dumb recesses of sleep. Bright and alone in a white foam glinted delicate, dim blue ocean of sky, even thou runnest and thou floatest as a magic drifting bough, flung by the hand of a drunken god in the river of time, goes tossing by. O icon and chalice of spiritual light, whose spots are like nature's shadow, stains on a white and immaculate soul. How, like one frail and haunted thou comest, O white moon, at my lonely call, from thy deep sky-covered heights, a voyager carrying through the myriad-eyed archipelago of the spear-pointed questioning stars, the circle of the occult argent, yes, of the invisible, to the dim query of the yearning witness lights that burn in the dense vault of matter's waking mind, innumerable, solitary, and sparse. A disk of a greater ray that shall come, a white fire rapture and girdling rose of love, timelessly thou driftest, O soundless silver boat that set out from the far unknown, moon crystal of silver or gold of some spirit joy spun by time in his dense aeonic groove, a messenger and bearer of an unembodied beauty and unceased bliss, advancing over our life's wan sea, significant, bright, and alone.